Hello, everyone. This is Small Talks with Tish and Larry. I'm Tish, and this is the wonderful.
Larry.
And how is everything going with you, my sweetheart? Everything been going pretty good. You having a pretty good week so far?
Pretty good week.
Mm-hmm.
Getting off to a decent start.
Mm-hmm.
Um, no complaints.
No complaints.
How's yours?
Eh, so, but you know what I do? Just have
So
to
so like so deaf.
so deaf. Yes, it's here and there, but you just gotta make your moves and keep it moving. Just keep on going, no matter what.
This
Pretty
is
much
true.
that's all we can do. And what's going on as far as the question? I know it's coming.
Uh, um, I just had a experience with Well, I'm not even gonna say with a particular person. I'll
Yeah.
just say what is it with people that's been privileged?
hmm
Why do they complain so much?
Um, because to me, I think they don't really have much to stand on, so it kind of gives them a conversation piece. But they know in their heart of hearts they haven't struggled with much. So when any inconvenience, it makes them feel good to be able to complain. Um, when you actually seen people that have been through some hardships and they still go out here and make do and keep going, you don't see them complain hardly ever. They just, if they do, it's something that's really getting to them. But people that have had the silver spoon in their mouth and never had to really want for anything, they're the biggest complainers. And it's just like, can't really jump on the bandwagon with you because I know what it's like to struggle. I know it's not what it's like to not really, you know, always have everything together to get what you need or something going on with you that it could be a bill you have overdue or something that you needed to have taken care of and you weren't able to get it done in time. But if you're able to snap your fingers like that and someone's there for you soon as you're in need, you haven't really struggled.
Do you think that there's a lot of people that don't
hmm
know that they was privileged?
They could possibly know, yeah. They could know and they put on a facade like they've just had it hard. That's what I think.
So you think that there is no not knowing?
Oh no, can't be. There's no way you do not know that you're privileged, or you do not know that you have had it made. There's no way you can't not know that. Like um growing up, like I know my mom, she worked hard and there was some things we may not have always gotten. And it could have been where, we didn't always have the best stuff, but she still made do. I know that she was doing the best she could. Was there some no's that was handed out? Yeah. Was
Of
there some
course.
times where things went great and everything was going smooth? It was just like, mom made it happen, yes. But like privileges me to me is like you really never really wanted for too much. Like someone made it happen for you.
I think those are the ones that come up in
hmm
a privileged and maybe we're looking at it wrong
Yeah.
because what we're calling privilege,
hmm
just because we had just because we had it bad or whatnot.
Not bad, but
But I mean,
like I
we
said, we had our
were
nose, we had our where we didn't get everything we wanted. Yeah.
you have experienced lights being cut off.
Yeah.
You have experienced water being cut off.
Not the water, but lights.
Lights. We've had lights, water. Well,
hmm
not lights, water.
hmm
Water get cut off or whatnot. I um could it be that we're calling it privileged,
hmm
but it's just that their parents didn't
hmm
go through that? Like, does
Um.
that mean that you're not? How can I say it?
mhm.
Because they didn't go through utilities being cut off.
Yeah.
Does that mean they still didn't struggle?
They probably still had like we all had struggles. Like we all had like they may not have struggled financially. It could be something else they struggle with in life. Like who knows? It could be learning. It could be a learning disability. It could be um you don't really get along with other people. Like we all have like other stuff that we go through that could bother us. It may not have been like a financial need or something that our parents wasn't able to provide, but there's other things that we can't control that we still struggle with. And we all go through that. But
So is there different levels to privileged?
it could possibly be, yeah. There's gonna be some people that have never struggled with anything. Like they've had someone or they've just been blessed for the cards to fall right for them. And I'm pretty sure we all have something that we go through or something that bothers us. We all go through that daily, but there's different levels of probably privilege. Like I said, some people have it where they haven't had to struggle financially for things. There are some people that I can't really call that privilege. I'd say they're gifted as far as like they're very smart and stuff. There's some people that don't have the privilege of knowing a lot of things certain people know aren't as smart as other people, and that's just life in general. Like you just weren't able to grasp it like other people are, but it's just different levels to things as far as privilege. I feel.
What about those people that didn't have it financially,
Hmm.
they didn't have the smarts,
Hmm.
and their family was horrible?
That's somebody that they just had to make do. Like they just had to keep it going, find ways to still survive out here, which I'm pretty sure is plenty that have and that didn't have everything they wish they had and have made great strides in life and have really put themselves in a good predicament and made it happen. I've seen plenty of people that in that aspect too. So a person like that just had to drive. They said they're not gonna just keep what they're not good at from keeping them from having a good life. So you have to really give a lot of credit to those that did not have it all, but they made a way to make their life better.
That's true.
I know we probably seen plenty of those in our lifetime.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Now there's some people like I know like when I was younger, I've
Hmm.
come across certain people that was they had it rough.
Yeah,
They
we
had it
all
very
have.
rough.
You kind of felt for them, and but when I see people like that, I always hope to see them in a better light later on in life. And sometimes you actually run across them, and it's just like it's a blessing to see that they're doing well. Like just that's what I hope for anyone that I've seen have a struggle, and then you see them accomplishing goals and doing great. It's just a good feeling to see somebody come up from where they were.
That's true. All right, I got a conversation that
Hmm.
popped up today.
Oh goodness.
Um, we've kind of hit on this
Hmm.
before, but I'm gonna ask it anyway.
Yeah.
All right. I believe in God.
Hmm.
I believe Jesus died for our sins.
Yes.
One thing I've always had an issue with is with everything that they're saying throughout history that's been
Hmm.
tampered with,
Yeah.
and the history may not have happened the way it's been explained and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I always kind of question. I don't really ask anybody. I just kind of question to myself. The Bible itself
Hmm.
is given to you since yay high.
Yeah.
That's the one book where it's like, do we need to? How can because of the origin of the book being
Hmm.
given to us.
Hmm.
Like you can go to a hotel, it's in there.
Right.
Like you can be in a lobby somewhere, it's in there.
Right.
Like that book is given to you freely,
Hmm.
but all other history
Hmm.
is kind of like you got to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people get up in arms if you say anything against the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? Like,
Well, the Bible, if you think about it, Christianity is just a widely spread religion. It's been with us since we were children, and I can't say why it's so widely spread, but it's just a truth, a truth that you choose to believe in. We can't say everyone is a Christian, and I can't say why it's so widely spread and why it's given to so many people. Um,
but I'm not even talking about
mhm.
the followers of it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying because of other stuff that has been tampered with.
Mhm.
That's given to you as if there's
It's holy
no,
and there's no wrong.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
no tampering.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And
And we can't say there's no tampering because I'm pretty sure over the centuries the Bible has existed, something has changed within it, or something. Nothing is exactly how it started and remained that way all the way through. I just don't think anything from its original state is still the same all the way through. It couldn't be because, if I'm not mistaken, the Bible was in Hebrew first,
mhm.
and that's not the same language as what we have now. English is not the same language as what the Bible was written in, so it had to have been tampered with because they were saying the J didn't even exist when they speak of Jesus from that point in the beginning. So it's Yeshua in the beginning. So that already lets you know that something had to change to convert it over to English. So that says then that it has been tampered with no matter what. Like something has changed. Different uh scripture has probably been changed within it.
So if you're praying like like Father in the name of Jesus,
Hmm.
are we supposed to be saying Father in the name of Yeshua?
I would say that being the original language most likely is.
So when we pray to Jesus or we pray
Hmm.
like Father in the name of Jesus, we're not talking to Jesus.
See, I can't answer that for you because it is two different names. So
And it's something to think about. I
it
just know
is
that.
like it is two different names. So I get what you're saying as far as that too.
But I was just, I don't know, I thought about it today. I was just looking at like with all the other stuff being tampered with
Hmm.
and like if I'm not mistaken, I think the Bible and stuff was presented to
Hmm.
black people
Hmm.
during slavery.
Yeah, I've heard that before too.
All right, so out of all these years, that's the one
Hmm.
thing that we follow wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like it was presented to you by the people. You know how they always say
Hmm.
by your oppressors or whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But that is real though. It
Hmm.
was presented to you by your oppressors,
Hmm.
and we follow it wholeheartedly.
Yes.
But we have a problem with everything else that the oppressors did, but we're okay with that.
And honestly, some people aren't. I've seen people argue against the Bible constantly online, like different things that they believe and what they feel isn't right with it. But it's just like I said, for us knowing what we believed in from childhood, it's hard to argue with something like that.
That's
I think the
that.
Bible's hard to argue with, period, because that's like you're going against something way more big, way bigger than you are. Like you don't want to. It's like, do you want to have God on your bad side? You don't want that. Like that's what the Bible feels like. If you go against, it's like you're going against God. Like that's what it will feel like if you didn't follow the Bible uh to the full extent. Which I know none of us do it if someone does it 100%, that's amazing. But I know none of us truly do.
There's nobody.
But that's what it.
Hi, I'm Darren Marlar, host of the Weird Darkness podcast. I want to talk about the most important tool in my podcast belt. Spreaker is the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to record, host, and distribute your show everywhere, from Apple Podcasts to Spotify. But the real game changer for me was Spreaker's monetization. Spreaker offers dynamic ad insertion. That means you can automatically insert ads into your episodes. No editing required. And with Spreaker's programmatic ads, they'll bring the ads to you, and you get paid for every download. This turned my podcasting hobby into a full-time career. Spreaker also has a premium subscription model where your most dedicated listeners can pay for bonus content or early access, adding another revenue stream to what you're already doing. And the best part, Spreaker grows with you. Whether you're just starting out or running a full-blown podcast network, Spreaker's powerful tools scale effortlessly as your show grows. So if you're ready to podcast like a pro and get paid while doing it, check out Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com.
It always makes you feel like, and then you have that choice. When they always say you have those choices to make, which could lead you to heaven and which could lead you to hell. So that's another thing that people follow the Bible. They can say anything else, but they definitely follow it because of that fear of going to hell. And no one wants to leave here. Just imagine being on earth, and that could be a possibility that you could go to after this life. No one wants to go into to flames after they leave earth. Like, everyone is hoping they're going into a peaceful and happy state of spirituality, spirit, once they leave here. But you're hoping that you haven't done nothing too bad once you finally leave. That's always my hope. So like I say, the Bible is truly the reason I truly feel people don't go against it, because that they fear the hellfire. Truthfully.
And I think a lot of people don't. Well, like a lot of the younger people, I think that's why we have the issues that we have as far as with a lot of the younger people.
Yeah.
I think it's because of not necessarily having that instilled in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've been indoctrinated. Like, there's no way around it.
Because even I can remember sitting in my room. I was 11 years old. And imagine being 11 years old reading Revelation. I'm up there with because we've all seen those candles. They have the picture of it's a white Jesus, pretty much. And I can remember just sitting there just like crying about if I want to make it to heaven or hell, 11 years old. And it's like, you wouldn't think a child would be thinking on that level. But I used to actually sit and think on that level. Like, even now, like, I try to, try to live and try to do my best as far as people and what I choose to do with my life and how I try to carry myself. I think about that, like, to this day, different stuff like that. But like I say, a lot of people probably don't have that. But I've always had that, kind of say, fear of when I leave here, I don't want to go there. like I don't want to end up in any fire.
God fearing American. That's what you're talking about.
But yeah, it's just that's not something I want to face when I leave this world.
And I get it. Like,
no matter what anyone thinks, or how do you, I don't care what you think. I don't want to go through that when I leave this world.
Yeah, and that's all of us having our own, like you said, choice.
Yeah.
So, right or wrong, like, that choice is yours, whether you want to do the right thing or the wrong thing.
I have a question for you. I've always thought of this. It has always terrified me. What if everything bad you've done after you left here was played back on a big TV in front of everyone? What you know? Isn't that fearful enough? Like, God, I don't want to. That's so just that thought itself is just scary.
I mean, yeah, Now, when I was younger,
Mhm.
I don't know whether somebody told me this like truthfully or were they just joking,
Uh-huh.
but they said what hell
Mhm.
is going to a place and all of your fears are there.
I think I've heard that before too. Like a lot
So
of like anything like they've added things like they say there's I've seen it where they say there's demons that torture you. There's stuff you've done that you would have to repeatedly do or you will be whipped or they just do bad to you and it's like nothing but darkness. And this is just from people that I guess have that passed and saw what was going on, but they came back to tell people. So it's just like if you hear a story like that, it's like, man, I don't want to deal with something like that.
now this is gonna sound crazy.
Mhm.
All right, when you pass on, all
Mhm.
right, your body remains here, right? So it's your spirit that's going to heaven or
Right.
hell.
Yeah.
All right, we think of our spirit going to heaven,
Mhm.
but we think of our body going to hell.
Mm.
Like when you think of like I've never heard anybody like even if they say you going like all right you can go to hell for that
Gracious.
you're I don't think you thinking of it in the same light that you're thinking of
Mhm.
heaven. Like you're thinking of your spirit going to heaven. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But your spirit is could also go to hell. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So it's not like the whole whipping. What are you whipping? What is getting whipped? Your spirit is getting
I'm
whipped.
assuming your spirit can be tortured in the afterlife. That's what it seems to me. Because you know your body's not going, so that's got to be your spirit. Because the body remains here. Is the spirit is left.
And say that's another thing too.
Mhm.
Like I know my grandma used to tell me this all the time.
Mhm.
Like even if you make it to heaven,
Mhm.
like you're not gonna run into, hey, that's my cousin such and such.
Mhm.
Like you're not gonna know each other.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
because you're not even in the same body.
So even the spirits don't remember each other?
Not the way my grandma used to tell me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Never knew that.
Like you nobody's gonna know each other. It's gonna be
Mhm.
just a peaceful place and like I
Rows of gold, white robes.
like I told you before, like
Mhm.
you are not your body.
Mm.
You live inside of your body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like the way that the way I guess people would be able to know each other is based
Mhm.
on maybe um the feeling
Yeah.
that this person gave me when it was around me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like you may be able to know somebody like that,
Yeah.
but not based on look.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a deep conversation, but like I don't know, that was just something that came to my mind like when I brought up with the Bible. It's like
Yeah.
that's the one book that they'll give you freely.
Yeah.
And I find it's strange that that information they're okay with you having.
Mhm.
The quote unquote they is
Mhm.
okay with you having, but everything else here you got to go pay for it and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you're okay with me having this information.
Mhm.
Why is this information okay to have?
Or do you think the Bible is spread to keep peace? Is the Bible spread to keep people in line?
That crosses my mind as well.
Mhm.
As far as it could be a fear, like a scare tactic.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to it. I don't want people to think that I'm a non-believer, but just being realistic,
Mhm.
I can have you be afraid of this 7 foot tall Shaq. I can have you be afraid of Shaq
Mhm.
if he was dressed in armor and he walked around with a axe and
Mm.
a machine gun. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, yeah,
Mhm.
you'll be scared as hell of Shaq.
Right.
Or would you be scareder
Mhm.
of something that you couldn't see?
Ooh, probably Shaq.
You'll be scared of Shaq than you would of something that you couldn't see.
And you say he's walking around with an axe and he has what else?
A machine gun.
Yes.
But there's this being that you cannot see. This entity that you cannot see.
This is why people aren't afraid, because they don't see it. People are gonna.
It scares me.
Oh, definitely.
You know
I
what
know
I'm saying?
exactly what you're talking about. But seeing a big guy like Shaq, that would terrify you too, with a machine gun and an axe. 7 foot tall. That's a whole nother level of fear right there.
But I think on a worldwide scale is easier to, because that's only one person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not gonna have the same effect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whatever town he's in, they're gonna be scared.
Yeah.
But the next town over, they ain't gonna give a damn.
Right.
But God is gonna be
forever,
everywhere,
seeing all,
knowing all seeing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? What they call it, omnipotent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, could it be a scare tactic? I mean,
I have a question for you. And we've probably all seen it. We've probably all experienced it. When a person is a man or woman of God, and let's say they've gotten in trouble for something, or they've been exposed or something like that, do you think they have any fear of God if they are doing stuff behind closed doors that they know this shouldn't be approved of by Him? Or have they let the flesh win?
You probably let the flesh win.
Because I was looking at something, and I laughed at it. It was a man, he had came across my timeline, and he was like, the money's coming, this and that, and it was like a stitch. It was like a TikTok. It was a stitch. He was like, the money's coming. The man said, you said the money's coming. Where is it? I've checked my bank account multiple times, and there's nothing here. Where's the money? He said, are you being truthful, or are you a false prophet? And it's like, and I'm just looking at the screen like, I wonder about people, because you'll see I'm pretty sure you've seen posts that they'll say this and this and this is happening. It's like, are you lying to the people of the world and trying to give them inspiration, or is that just a flat out lie that you're giving somebody?
You know, I told you that before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
the getting the what did we call it? False hope.
False hope. You're doing great. No, I'm not. You're just lying to me.
But no, when the ones that sit there, no, that's a totally different thing. You're trying to give somebody encouragement. This seems as if you're telling someone that something's going to happen right now, and to be ready for it. That's what he was saying.
I mean, yeah, like they always say, he without sin cast the first stone, right? All right, so you could say that person's lying. You know what I'm saying? But it's no different than you telling your child that the tooth fairy is gonna give them money for their tooth. It's really you. You just lied to your child.
Yeah. And it's what you choose to take in and believe in, pretty much.
So like really, all of us got to go through being judged, because like we were just saying, there's nobody that's perfect. Right. So even when you try to be perfect, you still gonna wind up sinning. Yeah. When you're trying to be perfect, that's true. There's no like it's impossible to be perfect. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, hell, I've always heard, when you take your first breath, you're sinning.
I've heard that before too.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're born into a sinful world.
That's true.
So I just look at it like that. But we went down this whole road of
religion,
but it was based on just thinking about the Bible. That's the one thing that's given to you freely. Yeah. And like I said, if it is a possible scare tactic, it works. Yeah. So, like, I'd rather have something to believe in than nothing to believe in. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
just walking just in the earth, just with nothing to hold on.
Yeah, you just here.
Yeah.
But now with the money aspect, as far as the person saying the money's coming, I have this belief too. I don't think God cares about money. Like, that's a manly thing. That's a worldly thing. You know what I'm saying? So, like if anything, you have the you can go out here and hunt for food and all of that. So it's like the money was brought in to really separate the classes. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. Yeah. So I truly don't think that that's something that God asks for.
Like, I don't tithe like that, but I try to, if that is the case with God, I try to do good things for people if I'm able to. I try to put good out into the world, and if someone needs something, if I'm able to, I try to do that for people. So to me, I'm doing it from the kindness of my heart. But if God sees what I'm doing and I pray He approves of it, that's all I really can do. But I don't try to do it just because I know He's watching. I try to say, if someone needs help, be a helping hand to another person if they're going through something. But like you said, as far as the money, I can't say for sure if that's something that makes a difference as far as with God. I can't say.
You said you don't do it because you know He's watching. Would I be wrong for saying that some stuff I do, I do it because I know He's watching?
No. I mean, you may be trying to do something and say, hey, I want God to be proud of something I'm doing for someone. Nothing wrong with that either.
Like, because I could say no to something.
Yeah. You feel bad about it.
Then I start thinking about it.
You feel bad.
Hold on.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? So
you got a good heart, I can tell you that much. So I know He sees.
But I don't know. It's one of those things where, like I said, I want to believe in. I'd rather have something to believe in than nothing to believe in.
Right.
But one thing I've been doing lately, and I think we talked about this on here, is you got to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
As well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because people don't like to hear this, but like I always feel like I am God of my destiny. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in control of it.
Right.
Like God wakes me up and sets out my steps throughout the day. But I have to do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to do it. True. I could easily not go to work for the rest of the week. Just lay in bed. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Must be nice.
But there's gonna be consequences for that. You know what I'm saying? So I have to
say, I know what I need to do.
Yeah,
I know what I
get
have
myself
to do.
up and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't expect God to live for me.
That is true.
So
that is true.
And that's why I think a lot of people don't really think about is like, He's not supposed to do everything for you. You gotta do something for yourself.
That's true, huh? Yeah, we do have to get out here and make strides. It just doesn't seem like stuff falls in place like we would hope it to sometime. But I mean, maybe that's God's redirection and protection. You never know.
Yeah.
So I have to look at things in that light too. Like something may have fell through, but it's something like me and my best friend always say, if it doesn't work out in this way, there's something greater coming. There's something better that He's prepared for us. So you have to look at life that way too. And yeah, we have to go out here and do the best we can as far as for ourselves, because like you say, it's not just gonna come to you. Not just gonna come to you.
Yeah, I look at your decisions dictate your future.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if like you already know, driving a car and you took a different route home. But taking a different route home, you ran over a nail.
Sounds about right.
Punctured your tire.
Sounds about right.
Get to the house, go in for the night, get back up the next day, tire flat. Right?
So unfortunate.
All because you chose
to go a different route. That's gotta be the most irritating thing in the world. Like just attempting something different and it end up being a bad decision.
But it's not over. You got a flat tire, right? Now you have to change the tire. Yeah. Put the donut on there. All right. Put the donut on there. Now you have to take money and go buy a new tire. If that one can't be plugged or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you choosing to go a different route home turned into either extra money being spent,
right,
pain and suffering.
Yes, there's a lot going on. It's giving is hurtful.
All because you chose to go a different route home. But the one thing that you don't know for sure is that if you would have went the regular route home, you could have got in a car accident.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say
what could have been, what could have not happened on the regular route home. Yeah, yep. That's true.
So, like, that's why I say it's all about your decisions. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
right.
And I talk to my mama a lot. My mama say, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Nah, it's just the aftermath of certain decisions.
True.
Like, where we are right now is the aftermath of decisions that we made prior to this moment.
Yeah. And all you can do is hope that you're making the right ones in life. All you can do is just try things out and see where it's going to lead you to.
Nah, well, yeah, but no. You make your decision and you stand on it.
Yes, like I said, you're going to make decisions and you stand on the decisions, but then there's times where you'll stand on a decision and say, I don't like this decision. I got to do something different.
Then you make another decision.
Yeah, like you continue to, what you're not happy with, you continue to make decisions to change your, whatever you're going through, you decide to do something different.
All right. You know those little puzzles that we used to have as kids, like it being like a book or whatever. All right, you got the starting point.
Yeah.
Then you got all the little ends and you with the little lanes, and you go to a blocked off part. You got to back up and go a different route. And all that. Like, to me, that's the way decisions are.
Yeah.
You make a decision. You at the starting point. Get to a blocked off section.
Yeah.
That could be that moment where I don't like this decision.
Yeah.
You got to back up, make another decision.
Right.
Then you just follow that until you get to the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, how long it takes you is on you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I feel like, if you want to put it into something that you can visualize, that's what I feel like your decisions are.
Yeah.
And like, people blame other people for stuff happening, but a lot of it is based on your own decisions.
Yeah. Like, you really can't blame people for certain things. Well,
now people do get in your way.
Yeah.
People do get in your way.
Yes, you know they do.
But a lot of stuff is really based on you.
Yeah. What you choose to do or not to do.
Yep.
Gotta start making the right decisions, man.
But that's why I say, like, when you make a decision, stand on it.
Yeah.
Like when I play football, all right. Before the ball is hiked on offense, if the lineman jumps, they call it offsides, right?
Yeah.
The coach used to tell us, if you're gonna jump offsides, knock the hell out of the man in front of you.
Right.
Because they're gonna they're gonna throw the flag because you just violated. They're gonna throw the flag anyway. You gonna get penalized for it.
Yeah.
Make that decision count.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So knock the hell out of the man in front of you.
So you gotta make something happen from it.
Stand on your decision. Man, he went offside, but he knocked the hell out of that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, stand on that. So that's what I try to do. Like, when I make a decision, I try to stand on it.
Yeah.
Like, 10 toes down.
10 toes down. In the grass, huh?
In the grass, 10 toes on cement.
This is true.
But I don't know. That just turned into a whole little rant.
Nothing wrong with it. Somebody might need to hear that. They make a decision, stand on it.
Stand on it. But what else we got?
Really didn't have anything else for the evening. You gave me some good questions, though.
You know, I do this.
You do. You do. I have enjoyed my night tonight, too.
When I make a decision, I stand on it.
10 toes in the grass.
10 toes in the grass. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
You don't have your timer?
Nope, never said it.
It should be fine.
But I mean, if you're ready,
I think we had some pretty good discussions tonight, so I'm happy with them.
All right, say no more.
All righty. And this has been Small Talks with Tish and Larry. Thank you all for tuning in. We truly appreciate you. We'll see you all again next week. And thank you for tuning in with us this week. We still got a lot of good things coming up. New episode coming this week of Yo That's Larry podcast. Please tune into that. And
like I always say, if they can do it, I know damn well you can. Peace.